Originality when it comes to first-person shooters is rare. It's very rare, but as you step into the world of Time Rifters, it's easy to see that this short game is something different and new. This game has been built specifically with VR in mind, and it really benefits from this. The thought that's been put in by the developers on how the player will interact with the menus and options on the home screen works really well. Gone are the usual text screens with options and tabs, and instead they've replaced them with menu walls at different locations which you need to walk up to so that you can interact with them. When you first enter the menu room, you will be placed on a platform and you're surrounded by water. Look to the right and you will see the game controls, and look to the left and you will see some display options. To play the game, you simply walk towards the yellow play button and the select level will appear. You unlock more levels as you progress by collecting points. Time Rifters is a single-player co-op shooter which allows you to be your own teammate. For each stage you have 4 clones: blue, purple, green and yellow. Each clone has a usage time limit on each stage. When your time limit is up, you will respawn into the next clone until you've used up all 4 clones. As you enter the same stage later for a second time, you are followed by an accurate description, I suppose, would be a copy of your clone which you have used previously. This clone does all the same movements and shooting as you've done on the previous time on this level, and this helps you by eliminating more cubes in the allocated time. Before you enter the stage of each level, you do have the option to upgrade or change your weapon for the clone that you are currently using. Now, this is essential for later levels as the enemies are bigger and faster as you progress. The enemies for the most part are target boxes which are linked together in either a pattern, or in some cases they're mimicking insects like butterflies or spiders. Some boxes take only 1 shot to eliminate, others will require more than 1 hit, and in some cases they are shielded and they do require some thought and help from your clone teammates to eliminate them. The object of each level is to eliminate all the boxes that you can in the shortest amount of time. You have 4 bites of the cherry on each level, but as you progress you do need to plan out what you're going to do with each clone to make sure that you have eliminated as many boxes as possible by the time you reach your final clone. Graphically, this game looks great in the Rift because all the text is large and readable, and the designer has chosen a cel-shaded look that makes the graphics stand out even with the low resolution of the Rift. The game objects, well, I think they're perfectly sized, and the large stage rooms are, for the most part, they're quite stunning. The first stage, for example, it really makes you feel like you're trapped in a football pitch-sized area with extremely high walls. The game HUD is part of what looks like the inside of a helmet and shows the time left on each stage. It also shows you how well you're doing with game trophies and high score. The control of your weapon is locked to your sight, so basically wherever you look, that's where your weapon is pointing. I've been using an Xbox controller for this game and the controls are very smooth and intuitive. The one real bug I have with this game is that when you destroy the target blocks up high, the yellow credits stay in the position that the target box has been destroyed in. So if you can't jump high enough or get up on a platform, then you can't collect the credit for the much needed upgrades. So if the game had the credits, for example, fall down to earth after you destroy the target boxes, this would make progression a bit easier and also stop some frustration when you are running low on credits. All in all, this is a great VR experience and one I would recommend for players who do love fast-paced action and first-person shooters. Even though the game is very VR focused, the co-op game mechanic of helping yourself is such an original idea in the first-person shooters that even if this was on a standard console and TV screen, it would make a massively entertaining shooter. So we can't wait to see how Proton Studios develops this title in the future. Excellent.